Like, I don't work for you. I work for your objective. And that's a it's a key thing that we preach with our customers all the time. Like, hire assertive CS people.
Yeah. And I don't like, it was interesting, like when you're saying they like, use a variety of tools. I do obviously want technical support, but like I want someone that has listened to what I've said and say, hey, we have this new feature. Here's how you implement it. We can do this part of it for
Mm,
you, and we're off to the races with it. Like, help me use your tool and make it really easy for me so that I do renew at the end. And so I think that's what you're getting to with that more sort of CSM. I do have a question around right now. How do you get a really good AM, or how do you get a really good salesperson? They come up through these job functions typically that we are removing with AI. So they come up as a CSM, or a solutions consultant comes up as a TAM, or a salesperson comes up as a SDR, and they exhibit skills and they've learned how to do this. And now they're moving into that role. How do we create salespeople and account managers in the future without those
yeah,
positions? And what's your thought on that?
such a good question. I think that the many unintended consequences that are going to come from the processes we're going through now, and whether this generation of software leaders are kind of hamstringing future generations in some form or another. We're scaling really quickly at the moment, so we're thinking a lot about how we're hiring, and sort of trying to navigate some of the competitive dynamics when hiring as well, and trying to find, let's say, the AE role, but reposition the AE role a little bit so that it has like more of the foundational journey at the start. There's more education at the start. There's a longer ramp, and understanding that you've got to go through this graduation process to become an enterprise AE over time. But I think it will come down to companies will have to make active choices in not just who they're hiring, but in in the onboarding and the training and the career path of people in there.
Onboarding is going to change a lot. I'm always curious of like, does education change a lot, right? Like, is what you're learning in college a lot more like on the job and internships and those types of things, AI focused, kind of moving like a software engineer graduates college and can code. A lot of times, if you like graduate with, I graduated with a communications degree. I mean, I kind of understood business, but I learned in business. And so, like, how do we gear education towards more like moving through the steps of that? So it'll be interesting. We have plenty of A's and salespeople that are good right now, but what happens in 20 years?
Mm.
Yeah.